Hold on to your hats, folks, because Donald Trump is back in the headlines, and this time, he's talking about a possible summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Trump hinted that the meeting could take place in Saudi Arabia, with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, often referred to as MBS, playing a role. The White House hasn't confirmed any plans, and Putin's camp has been tight-lipped. Trump, known for his unconventional approach to diplomacy, seems to be relishing the attention. This potential summit, if it does come to fruition, would mark the first meeting between Trump and Putin since Trump left office. The two leaders have a long and complicated history, to say the least. Let's talk about the other elephant, or should I say crown prince, in the room, Mohammed bin Salman, the de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia. Known for his ambitious Vision 2030 plan, MBS aims to diversify the Saudi economy and reduce its dependence on oil. His influence extends beyond the kingdom's borders, making him a significant player on the global stage. Trump has indicated that MBS could play a role in facilitating the potential summit with Putin. This potential involvement underscores the strategic importance of Saudi Arabia in global geopolitics. In recent years, MBS has emerged as a key power broker in the Middle East, wielding Saudi Arabia's vast oil wealth and strategic importance. His economic reforms and social changes have garnered both praise and criticism. Despite the controversy, MBS has cultivated close ties with world leaders, including Trump. These relationships have been pivotal in shaping the region's political landscape. Some analysts believe that MBS sees this potential summit as an opportunity to boost his own international standing. They argue that his involvement could be a strategic move to position Saudi Arabia as a mediator in global conflicts. Others speculate that he may be hoping to use the meeting to advance Saudi Arabia's own interests in the region, particularly in Yemen. The ongoing conflict there has been a focal point of Saudi foreign policy. Whatever MBS's motivations, his involvement adds another layer of complexity to an already tangled web. The geopolitical landscape of the Middle East is intricate, and MBS's actions will undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences. The timing of Trump's announcement about a possible summit with Putin is particularly interesting, given the recent release of American citizen Marc Fogel from Russian detention. This development has caught the attention of many, as it comes at a time when U.S.-Russia relations are under intense scrutiny. Fogel, a former U.S. diplomat, was arrested in Russia in 2021 on drug charges and sentenced to 14 years in prison. His case has been a point of contention between the two nations, highlighting the complexities of international law and diplomacy. His release, which came after months of negotiations between U.S. and Russian officials, has been hailed by some as a diplomatic victory. The intricate process involved numerous back-and-forth discussions, showcasing the delicate nature of such negotiations. Trump has linked Fogel's release to the potential summit, suggesting that it's a sign of thawing relations between the U.S. and Russia. He has emphasized that this could be a stepping stone towards more constructive dialogue. However, some critics have accused Trump of trying to capitalize on Fogel's release for his own political gain. They argue that the timing of his announcement is more about optics than genuine diplomatic progress. It's possible that Fogel's release was a goodwill gesture by Putin, intended to create a more favorable climate for talks with Trump. This move could be seen as an attempt to ease tensions and open new channels of communication. Regardless of the motivations, Fogel's release is a reminder that even in the midst of geopolitical tensions, diplomacy can still achieve tangible results. It underscores the importance of dialogue and negotiation in resolving international disputes. Section 4. Zelensky sidelined, Trump's Ukraine ambiguity. One person who's probably not thrilled about the prospect of a Trump-Putin summit is Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Trump has been criticized for his past praise of Putin and his reluctance to condemn the invasion of Ukraine. When asked about Zelensky's possible involvement in the potential summit, Trump was evasive, suggesting that the Ukrainian president might not be invited. Some analysts believe that Trump sees Ukraine as a bargaining chip to extract concessions from Putin on other issues. Zelensky has remained defiant, vowing to continue fighting for Ukraine's freedom and sovereignty. Section 5. Miami Vice. Trump's Saudi rendezvous. Trump is expected to attend a high-profile meeting hosted by the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund in Miami the week following his major announcement. This event is anticipated to be a significant gathering. This meeting, which is expected to draw a who's who of business leaders and investors from around the globe, is likely to focus on economic opportunities in Saudi Arabia and the broader Middle East. The discussions could pave the way for new ventures and collaborations. Some observers have speculated that this meeting could be an opportunity for Trump to lay the groundwork for a potential summit with Putin. Such a summit could have far-reaching implications for international relations. Regardless of the reason for Trump's presence in Miami, his attendance at the Saudi-hosted event is sure to raise eyebrows and spark conversations. The former president's involvement in such high-stakes meetings always attracts significant attention. It also highlights the growing influence of Saudi Arabia on the world stage, particularly in the realm of finance and investment. The kingdom's strategic moves in hosting such events underscore its ambitions to be a central player in global economics.